Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's been a whole year since my tummy tuck, so I'm gonna bring you guys an update of how it's going and what I think so far. Before I begin, if you didn't watch, I vlogged everything. I vlogged before going into surgery, after, 1 month post-op, 2 months post-op, and a bunch of vlogs for you guys. And I explained a lot of my experience, but you know, it's been, I believe my last update was 6 months, and I wanted to update you guys again. So I hope you guys enjoy this video. This video is not to, you know, scare anyone or to tell anyone to get surgery. So, wow, it's been a whole year. And before I begin, I did get my tummy tuck because I did lose 100 pounds. I lost a lot of weight. Obviously, there was skin there. I still have loose skin like on my arms or my legs, but obviously my stomach was my biggest area. That's where I carried most of my fat. I did have my loose skin for about maybe like 9 years. So it was a long time that I had to deal with that, and it wasn't comfortable. Obviously, it was just on the way sometimes, and yes, I learned how to live with it, but then I thought to myself that I deserved, you know, after putting up with it, and I deserved to be more comfortable and happier. And please excuse the background, there's always dogs barking when I'm recording a video. But yeah, I did struggle with it for a while, and I'm so happy I got it. I don't regret anything. I don't regret it because it did make a big difference. Like I said, all my other videos have my before and after, my progress when I was swollen and all those things. If you're interested, please go check those out. They're gonna be linked down below. I'm not gonna lie to you guys, I did gain a couple pounds, and it wasn't really because I stopped taking care of myself, because obviously after a procedure you do need to take care of yourself, because you know you have to maintain your body or whatever. But my intentions were to bulk, to, you know, grow my booty, grow my lower body, which I did grow it a little bit. But when I gain weight, I do gain weight from my stomach mostly. I feel like I did gain weight, not like excessive. My stomach's still flat when I wake up. Like a massive amount of weight that I gained, but it was mostly muscle. It was controlled. It wasn't like crazy, like let me just eat whatever I want. It wasn't like that. My update's gonna go based on that. I still feel like I'm swollen. The doctor did tell me that it might last a year, so I'm guessing, you know, till now I still have a little bit of the swelling. I stopped wearing my faja, my compression garment, my waist trainer, whatever, at 6 months. A lot of people use it 3 months, whatever, but my doctor told me I could stop using it. Actually, no, I stopped using it at 5 months because it was just getting uncomfortable. I wish I would have used it longer. I feel like the swelling wouldn't have been as bad, but I just stopped because it was just uncomfortable, especially when I started to work. It was just uncomfortable. But even though I did gain a little bit of weight, my stomach's still pretty flat. It's just that it's just like thicker. I have like a thicker waist. By the way, I didn't get a lipo. It was just a tummy tuck. I told my doctor I don't want anything else done, just a tummy tuck, because obviously my issue was the skin, right? So no, I didn't get a lipo. So at the end, I'll show you guys you know, an update on my scar, my tummy, how it looks, my belly button. So as I was gaining weight, I noticed that a lot of the weight was getting like stuck up here, like my upper stomach, because obviously that part wasn't touched. It was just stretched down. My lower stomach doesn't really get I don't really gain much fat there, because that's where like the incision was at, I believe. But because all the bottom part is, my lower stomach is tight, I gain weight is mostly like up here in my back, because that I didn't get lipo, I didn't get anything. So that's the part that I really don't like, because when I gain weight, I gain it in my stomach, my back, my arms. That really sucks. So I really have to work hard to like keep my shape, you know, not gain too much weight, because even though I want it to go to my butt or my legs, it goes to stomach, arms, and back first. I know it's really unfortunate that my body's built like that, but I mean, what can I do? Nothing, you know, that's just how I am. My lower stomach is like a big difference in what I had. Even obviously when I was overweight, I had like a big stomach, and then when I lost weight, just the lower part of my stomach, that's where I carried most of my skin and a little bit of fat. And it's a big difference. My jeans fit different, everything fits so much different, and I don't regret anything. The pain, obviously it was really painful. My vlogs show everything, my pain. It was painful, but for me it was worth it. And if I have to do it again after I have kids, I will do it again. I will not even think twice about it. Did get it done in Tijuana, Mexico. The doctor's name is Dr. Manuel Gutierrez. He's like when you cross the border, like not even 3 minutes, which is very convenient. I do recommend him. He's amazing and he's on top of it. He has so many years of experience. So I'm gonna leave his Instagram down below. So if you guys like to send him a message, the consultations are free, so why not? So he really does a really good job, and I always tell everyone to go to him. I don't have any problem with sharing who I got it with, because he did amazing, and I know a couple of you guys have gone with him, and I hope you guys had a good experience. I'm gonna just go through a couple questions that I've been asked a lot till this date, and one of them is bloating. And I just want you to know, if you're thinking about getting a tummy tuck, or you just got one or whatever, you are gonna get swollen. You're gonna be swollen for a while, maybe 6 months for you, 1 year for you, I'm not sure. Obviously it starts going down as time passes. Mine, it was for a pretty long time. Maybe after 7-8 months I started to feel a little bit normal, a little bit better, but it is normal. It's gonna happen. So if you don't feel like you're prepared for that, then don't do it, but it's gonna happen. It's just think that it's temporary, and it's gonna, you know, it's gonna be gone soon, and you're gonna enjoy your body. What I recommend you do is drink arnica tea or arnica pills, or use a faja. Definitely use a faja. That was very painful after when I was recovering, but it's very important. You have to like get through it. Like, it's really helpful for you to get better results. So wear your faja, your compression garment, make sure it's tight enough. And that's probably what hurt me the most, because, you know, obviously it's squishing your incision, but you know, it's okay. You gotta do what you gotta do to have really good results. Another question is my scar. If I have problems with my scar, it's not bad. The worst part is probably like the front of your pubic area, because obviously that's the part that you use most to like bend down and stuff like that. It gets a little bit darker there, but then on the sides it's no problem. Like, I went to the beach finally in years and wore in a bathing suit, and you can barely tell. Another tip that I want to give you is wear your tapes. They have like silicone tapes now for the scarring. That's gonna help a lot. So keep on using it as long as you can. Another thing that I have gotten asked a lot is because when you get out of surgery, you have to be walking bent over for a couple of days or weeks, I'm sorry, maybe like 2-3 weeks, and that's normal. That's why you're not allowed to drive or do much. You're supposed to be resting the most you can, not lifting anything. And I stood up maybe like at 2 weeks or a week and a half. It feels weird at first, because obviously you're like standing up and like everything's stretching. It feels a little bit weird, but it's all right. Like, I would say just listen to your body and listen to your doctor, obviously, and don't push things to, you know, to do things too quick, because that's really gonna, you know, affect everything, your recovery and everything. So I suggest that you take it easy. Like, make sure before you get your surgery, you have someone, if you have kids, to take care of your kids, to help you around the house. You're gonna need help, okay? Trust me. Whew, it was so hard for me. Now that I'm thinking about it, it was hard for me to just be calm and not do anything. But yeah, another thing I recommend, I got mine obviously a year ago in July, so it was summer, it was hot in my apartment, there's no AC, so for me it was really hard to just be in here, and I live upstairs, okay, so that was even harder. It was really hard for me to just stay here. Obviously I had a fan, but it wasn't like good enough. So prepare yourself. Maybe don't get a tummy tuck during summer when it's gonna be hot. If I would do it again, I would do it during winter when it's cold. You want to be cold inside and stuff like that. But that's just my opinion. Another question I got is if my fupa, if it got better. Yes, I had like a lot of skin there too, and it was bad, and that got fixed. It's a big difference there. I can tell there's a big difference, and I'm really happy with my results. Like I said, I don't regret it, even though, you know, about the gaining weight and different areas, I really don't like that part, but everything else I'm really comfortable. It's like it's like it never felt before. Thank God that everything went well, and I remember that day I was super nervous, and I'm happy I did it and everything went well. Another question I got was after how long I felt normal. I would say maybe after like a month and a half or 2, I felt really good. I was able to do more things. Obviously you want to take it easy, not working out. I did work out after about 5-6 weeks. Obviously light. I didn't lift heavy or anything. I started lifting heavy like at 3 months, once I felt more comfortable, and now I'm doing abs. I started doing abs after like 6 or 8 months. So take it easy, you know, just keep in mind that you're not going to be able to work out for a while, that you need help for the first few weeks, that it's going to be painful, but it's going to be worth it in my opinion. I'm very curious to see what's going to happen once I get pregnant, because I don't have any babies. I was thinking of waiting until I had babies, but I wanted to enjoy my body now that I'm not a mom. And you know, I feel like when you're a mom, you won't enjoy it as much. Don't get me wrong, not that moms can't do anything, but it's just that I wanted to enjoy this moment and I don't want to wait anymore longer, because I had waited a long time. So I think that's it. I hope I'm not forgetting anything. So let me go ahead and show you guys my stomach and my belly button and my scar. Alright guys, so here is my tummy right when I wake up in the morning. It's a little flatter than throughout the day, but I want to show you guys something. This is me wearing the same exact shorts like a week before my surgery. I can see a big difference. I don't know if you guys can, but I can. I feel so great. I just love it. I know I'm not the tiniest right now, or I don't have the smallest waist, but I love how I look right now. And my belly button, you guys know it's not my favorite, but whatever, it is what it is. It could have been worse. But are you guys ready? This is my scar. Like I said, I don't think it's too bad. These sides are lighter than the middle part. I'm not gonna show you guys the middle part. So here is my scar 1 year post-op. I think this is as light as it's gonna get. I'm not sure, but here it is. So that was it for this video. I hope you guys learned something and you enjoyed this video. And if you are getting your tummy tuck, I'm excited for you. And you know, take it easy. Yeah, like I said, I'm gonna leave all the links below, my doctor's Instagram below. That's how I contacted him. And tell him that Susie sent you. I'm pretty sure he knows who I am. So thank you guys so much for watching. I love you guys so much. Any other questions that I missed, please leave them in the description below. And please remember to subscribe and like this video, share if it's gonna help anyone, and remember to do what's right, not what's easy. I love you guys.